All right, we're back on the Morning Brew. We're going to tell you about an event called the People's Festival, and I have two guests with us here today. I think we can get Ron under control. David, what do you think?
So.
I don't know. Ron, R.C. Casias is with us today, co-founder of the People's Festival. R.C. and I go way back. We'll get into some of that here in a minute, but I'm glad to see you again. Thank you.
Really good to see you too, Larry.
Thank you. Also with us today is David Whiteley, who is Executive Director of the Rio Grande Food Project. And I want to know about that first off, and then we'll get to the People's Festival. What kind of work do you guys do?
Well, our motto is empty bellies, you can fill them. The Rio Grande Food Project is the largest food pantry on the west side of the city. We've been around for 24 years. Wow. And last year we fed almost 41,000 people. We had a 40% increase in services and distributed 665,000 meals.
40% increase.
A 40% increase in customers served last month.
That's staggering.
It is. New Mexico is #1 in childhood hunger in the nation, regretfully, and we're also #2 overall for hunger in all ages. So that accounts for a lot of the business that we're seeing.
So these guys with the People's Festival are going to help benefit the Rio Grande Food Project.
They're doing a food drive for us, and if you bring in 3 non-perishable items, then they will give you $5 off the entrance fee, which is a wonderful gift to the public, I think, and to us as well.
Only $5, that's all.
Wow.
Yeah. Only $5 to get in.
So, RC, what's the People's Festival all about? It's Veterans Day weekend out at Balloon Fiesta Park, and man, you got a lot going on.
There is a lot going on, but I'll tell you, some of the things that David mentioned was a hunger. But there's a lot more things that New Mexico is recognized for on the negative side. So what we're doing is we're bringing everything to the positive light. So some of the things that we're bringing is, as a team, we connect to people and then connect those people to information. Let me give you an example. Let's say the veterans are there and there's an organization that couldn't afford a booth. Well, we have one of our sponsors, all great sponsors by the way, would sponsor their booth so that they would have that information available for the veteran. So as a team, we connect to people and connect those people to information. And we do it the fun way, family traditions, matanza chili and salsa competition. That's a great way to get the family together. And along with that is that we get, with some of our sponsors, we're able to do that. Discount Tire, we got, and of course you always draw a blank when you're on TV, right?
Of course.
But all of our major sponsors that are helping us put it together so that we can bring family traditions together, a whole lot of all-day entertainment. That includes groups like Darren Cordova, Ciudad Grupo Fuego, the Brew Ventures, and all-day entertainment, kids zone, military zone. There's a museum tent there from the National Hispanic Cultural Center that will be highlighting the history of the vaquero, which is the vaquero is the master herdsman for the matanza way back in the 1600s. So you'll get a lot of history. Yeah. And then, of course, good music, and then there's a beer garden. So that's one of our sponsors.
Throwing it all in there. Yeah. And you would just want people to come out and spend a little time and have a good time out there.
Well, it's not just to come out and have a good time. Come out and support the community. Yeah. New Mexico has so many things to offer. Eventually, the People's Festival next year will be more of a national, so that more of a national draw. So we'll have, let's say, your ski slopes, the spaceport, the tramway will be there, so representing New Mexico, so that we can invite everyone nationwide, so they can enjoy all New Mexico has to offer, and that will create jobs. So that's what we're looking at doing is in the future is do more of a national draw. So eventually it may rival the Balloon Fiesta as far as attendance go. You know, you never know. If we're bringing all that multicultural cuisine and all the cultures, including the 22 Indian pueblos plus, selling their goods, having a good time, listening to music, and selling New Mexico. But more important is helping the nonprofits. The nonprofits such as he mentioned, the Rio Grande Food Project, big brothers and big sisters of Albuquerque. You know, we need male and female mentors. And then we have Special Spaces of Albuquerque, which creates dream bedrooms for kids going through life-threatening illnesses. And then the Rio Grande Food Project, we have Paws and Stripes, which everyone knows about. And then, of course, Heroes Walk Among Us will be one of our, also in their sponsors. Warehouse 508, which is extreme sports. They're all sponsors that we're the nonprofits that we're looking at helping.
So people come out, give us the dates again and the times.
Saturday, November 8th and 9th. And Saturday will be from 9 in the morning till 8 at night, and then Sunday will be from 9 to 5. What's really cool about it's a green event. So we have the rail runner set up, and we'll be running special shuttles back and forth from the Journal Center.
Oh, okay.
And so we're trying to invite everyone statewide, jump on the train and come by and enjoy the show.
Fantastic.
One of our
Makes sense.
sponsors, Donut Mart, happened to bring you some good donuts.
The crew loves
we-
you already.
So we're gonna, make sure you just get on the website, and talk about it. When you get on the website, what I mean by talk about it, get on your Facebook and tell your family and friends how cool this event is. That finally New Mexico is doing people helping people.
Right.
Festival. It's all about getting together, showcasing some of our things that we make. We'll have people there making rosaries that do it on a specialty. So if you have arts and crafts, and you're an artisan and you still want to get involved, there's some vendor spaces available. Also, Matanza chili and salsa competitors. So if you want to get out there and prove your stuff and tell what it's all about, they say, after you eat some of the green chili, you always do that. All right, it's getting to me now, but I can take it, right? It's all coming from New Mexico. You gotta add the flavor, right?
Now, David, obviously your organization's going to get a benefit from this. How can people directly benefit you too? I like the fact that you're here. Well, how can people support what you do?
Well, there's several different ways, Larry. They can, firstly, for more information, they go to our website, which is rgfp.org, and they can also donate online. This will kick off November. The People's Festival will kick off our busiest month of the year.
I'll bet.
Thanksgiving coming up in that, and so we're always in need of food, we're always in need of funds, and we're always in need of volunteers. And any of those giving mechanisms, you can do that through our website online, or just call us at 831-3778 and sign up to help. We need extra help in November because it is our busiest month of the year. And we also are trying to find folks who will help us do a turkey drive this year.
Oh, yeah.
In preparation for Thanksgiving, to either make financial donations or to get a voucher from a grocery store so that we can give out more turkeys this year.
Yeah, you're going to need more turkeys.
Oh,
aren't you?
definitely.
Well, the great part about it too, Larry, is that when people show up with 3 non-perishable food items and they get in for a really low rate,
Right.
because they're helping that food drive. But they're also going to have set up all throughout the park if you'd like to donate to help them reach the goal. We want to get them at least 500 turkeys, right?
Right.
500 turkeys. This is 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, so it's a great way to start off the holiday spirit.
Sure.
But with the People's Festival wants to keep that holiday spirit all year round. And this is a good way of starting it. It's the first one. The inaugural one's always the toughest. So the challenge is to get all New Mexicans out there and join the People's Festival and highlight and showcase what's good about New Mexico. That's all taking place November 8th and 9th, of course, at the beautiful Balloon Fiesta Park. We got a really cool number to remember. It's 1844 Matanza, and that's a good way to get a hold of us for if you want to be a chili or a salsa vendor. We still have a few spots for that, so if they want to get out there and show their stuff and show mom and dad's recipes are the best. Well, that's a weekend
This
to do
is the
it.
place.
Invite all your family and friends, jump on the rail runner, and join us.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be fun.
It really does. Thank you. Great to meet you, David, and
Nice to meet you.
love to have you back anytime. We can support you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
RC, as always, thank you.
We know it's always been fun. Can we tell them what we did?
Sure.
Way back in the day,
Yeah.
of course, I'd go to the DJ voice. I used to say, ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in welcoming the Larry Aarons. And of course, after he would be done signing autographs and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But anyway, we did the New Year's Eve. It was a combination. It was at the Ramada Hotel Classic.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve was designed for the seniors, which at that time, Larry and I were far from being seniors.
We
back in
were.
those days. But anyway,
Now
it was
it's more
just-
relevant. Yeah,
You know, when they send you that AAR card.
yeah, that's when it gets real.
I'll tell you. But anyway,
Yeah, those were fun days.
we did the New Year's
Yeah,
Eve and then
we
the
did.
New Year's Eve all did.
Ron
all
did
one
his
shot, so
mobile DJ stuff.
Still doing that. 37 years.
It's amazing.
Play for all occasions.
Good to see you again. You're looking
Likewise.
terrific. Appreciate it. And David is always. I'd love to have you back on the
Okay,
show
Larry,
just
thank
to
you.
highlight your project. I really
Sure.
would. And maybe
to
we
see
can
you.
help with the turkeys. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
David,
Thanks.
appreciate it.
And thank you.
Support the People's Festival.
There you
Be there
go.
November 8th and 9th.
There's the website. Hey, we're going to be back in a moment. We're going to move over to the couch, get some more coffee, and continue here on the Morning Brew.
Be there.